I love the genres I enjoy slice of life the most. It's normally the most relaxing to watch, have great music, and fulfill my need to see happy romance even if it is with other people. But I digress. So this anime contains all the normal slice of life elements such as the wimpy, indecisive guy, an innocent heroine, attractive, caricature-ish support characters, and of course, the drama. So sit back on them lazy boys and grab a lemonade because today on Anime Review, we'll be looking at 1 Week Friends. One of the best features of 1 Week Friend is the way the anime was produced. Great music and mellow pacing really defines the show, but one of the most attractive characteristics of the show is the wonderful art. With that being said, with the producer of my teen romantic comedy Snafu as well as Spice and Wolf, this anime is really set up for great storytelling. If you haven't seen the anime before, the storytelling and the plot is among its greatest features. Though I will not use the word complex or involved to describe the setting of the anime. I would say it is adequate, even though majority of the story take place on the rooftop and at the classroom of the school. But if you're patient and enjoy development as part of the key entertaining factors of anime, this anime will definitely leave you happy and wanting more. Most slice of life anime actually doesn't have an exceptionally powerful plot, as generally the character is what makes the anime memorable. But this anime actually has a pretty powerful plot that drives the behavior of the character and not the other way around. As suggested by the title, the series took the Memento-esque turn as the heroine can only remember a week worth of personal interactions with a friend. So, I know what you're thinking. Yes, she can remember numbers, people that aren't her friend, family, how to get home, how to get to school, but she just cannot remember her best friends. Talk about selective memory, or maybe she's just really bad at rejecting people. In any case, the story revolves around the main character constantly befriending the heroine as her memories continue to reset. And honestly, he's motivated, but he is just thirsty as heck. I mean, from the beginning, the series did nothing to hide his ulterior motives, until he pretty much made his way into her subconsciousness through classic conditioning. I mean, quite literally a human training a puppy. Jokes aside though, the vigilance of the show in defining what friendship is really was the true flavor of the anime, and there were plenty of hearty emotions to go around. And honestly, the lost memory aspect of the show isn't really a bad twist on otherwise pretty cliche love story. Like most anime in the slice of life genre, the star is really the characters and what they bring to the table. Though this anime has a tiny bit more plot than normal, the typical ingredients for a slice of life is still in play. Now think of a guy that is so whiny and require affirmation for even the basic of decision making. Then add the typical anime exaggerator and you have the main character. So safe to say I'm not really in the guy's fan club, but I've grown accustomed to this kind of anime characters as most anime characters of slice of life are kind of wimpy like this. So I can kind of easily overlook this, and you should too because there's plenty of characters to root for. The heroine of the anime sort of suffers from the same problems as the protagonist, as her personality is also a page from anime girl archetype. Her memory lapse actually makes her eminently more likable and honestly quite interesting. And how cool is it to reset a friendship every week? I mean, it kinda sucks that you had to reinvent yourself on a weekly basis, but the key is also you get to reinvent yourself on a weekly basis. Hey, relationship with girls are hard, okay? In any case, you also have two side characters that are pretty fun to watch, and honestly I look forward to their development probably even more than the main characters themselves. One of which is super logical and stoic, and you know have a good heart, because no person with a bad heart will listen to this wimpy main character time after time. The second is a very, I guess, clumsy young girl that acts super cute and runs around in super cute ways and is just generally overall very cute. And these two almost has as much screen time as the main characters themselves. I mean, somebody gotta listen to the protagonist every 5 minutes about his problems. Alright, so this anime has its problem. There was some inconsistency in the identity of losing memory as for the heroine. And you start to forget that these characters only kind of knew one another for a couple of days, or whatever days that they're in regarding the week. And honestly speaking, the pacing of this anime is kind of slow. It requires a bit of patience to get through, which is very abnormal for a 12-episode anime. And with slow pacing, you also require a touch of extremely powerful emotions to really guide the plot along. Fortunately, this anime didn't really deliver that until around midway through the anime. But despite all of this, I really felt the anime was well executed and the emotions were powerful enough for you to really feel something before the end of the series. And the ending itself wasn't bad either, considering what they had to work with. So you put together all the good and bad, and then you see the emotion response from reconciliation and connections between the character, you honestly feel, who cares about the bad things? This anime is definitely worth a look. So I give this anime a 7 out of 10. For every problem that this anime has, it also has something good. And I honestly have no problem recommending this anime to anybody who likes this genre. Thank you for watching Anime Review. My name is Chen, and I hope to see you next time.